All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to start with one of the most common words you can possibly think of. But by looking at it really, really closely, we're going to uncover this huge, powerful idea about how we all communicate. So here it is, the definition of sugar from the Simple English Wiktionary. Just take a second and read it. Seems super basic, doesn't it? But here's the thing. The magic isn't really in what it says, but in how it says it. Every single word here was chosen for a reason. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to deconstruct this thing piece by piece, and you'll see there's some serious brilliance hiding in just how simple it is. And that's the key right there. This isn't simple by accident. It's not like they just left stuff out. No, this is designed. It's built from the ground up with just one mission, for you to get it instantly. Okay, so let's get into the anatomy of this definition. What are the parts, the specific choices, that make this thing actually work so well for pretty much anyone? Okay, check this out. This is so clever. Instead of some complicated science term like crystalline carbohydrate, what does it say? It looks like salt. Boom. Right away, you have a perfect picture in your head, don't you? But then it flips it. It tastes sweet. It connects the idea directly to your senses. It's just a genius move. And then there's the example sentence. It's not some weird academic phrase nobody would ever use. It's about a cookie recipe. You can totally hear someone saying this, right? And that's the whole point. It puts the word into a real-life situation, which is what makes it stick. It's not just about the what, it's about the how. But it doesn't even stop there. The entry knows what you're going to need next. It clarifies the noun type, gives you audio pronunciations for both UK and US English, and even shows you how to use sugar as a verb. It's like a complete little toolkit for just this one word. Now, let's look at the verb table and see how this builds. See how clean that is? There's no complex grammar jargon like past perfect or subjunctive mood. Nope, just the different forms presented plain and simple. This just tears down the barriers so anyone can understand it, no matter how much grammar they know. So let's pull back for a second. What is it that really makes this entry simple? Because it's not about leaving information out, is it? It's actually about a whole philosophy, a way of thinking about communication. And that's where we get to the really big idea here. Okay, so here's the big reveal. This definition we've been looking at, it comes from something called the Simple English Wiktionary, which is part of a much bigger project. And this whole thing, it has a very clear mission. What we just saw is that mission in action. And here it is. This is the playbook. Use common words, small white powder. Use clear comparisons. It looks like salt. Give practical everyday examples. That cookie recipe. And lay it all out logically. You see? It's a whole framework, a complete system for making things clear. So you might be thinking, okay, that's neat, but why does this really matter? What's the real scale of this thing? Well, get this. That one single super clear definition for the word sugar, it's available right now in 81 different languages on Wiktionary. And that's when you realize this isn't just a definition anymore, is it? When you have something that clear, translated into 81 languages, it becomes a bridge. It's a powerful tool for people all over the world to learn and communicate. It makes basic knowledge accessible to literally everyone. And this is where we get to the heart of it, you know? Why should we care so much about this kind of simplicity? Well, it goes way beyond just learning new words. It's about the fundamental power of clarity itself. I mean, just look who this helps. Sure, you've got people learning English, you've got kids, that makes total sense. But it's also a huge help for people with learning disabilities. It's a lifesaver for translators trying to find a common ground. But then, look at that last piece of the pie. It helps everyone. Because, let's be honest, who doesn't benefit when things are just easier to understand? And this might be the single most important thing to remember from all of this. Simple does not mean dumbed down. Not at all. In fact, making something truly simple, like that sugar definition, it takes way more brain power and empathy than making something complicated. It's a mark of intelligent, careful design. All right, let's bring it all home. It's kind of funny to think this whole journey we've been on started with just a little bit of sugar. Think about it. We started with one word, sugar, and we ended up exploring this worldwide philosophy of making things clear. We saw how intentional choices about comparisons, examples, and structure can turn a basic definition into this incredibly powerful tool. It just goes to show you, sometimes the biggest ideas come in the smallest, clearest packages. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. After seeing how powerful and frankly how elegant this one little entry is, you gotta wonder, right? From the instruction manuals for our gadgets, to public announcements, to even just the way we talk to each other, what else in our lives could be this clear if we just put in the effort to design it that way?